Los Angeles County Sheriff Lee Baca said this week he may close at least part of the L.A. County Men's Central Jail, the country's largest jail, in the face of allegations of abuse. Ben Tracy has the details, and we caution you, some of the images may be difficult to watch.
I'm gasping for air, telling him to stop, I can't breathe.
Gabriel Carrillo was not an inmate. He was visiting his brother at the Los Angeles Men's Central Jail. Even so, he says deputies took him into an interrogation room because he had a cell phone, a violation of visitor rules. He alleges deputies handcuffed him and beat him.
I was in tremendous pain. I blacked out to a point where I was awoken to more punches to my head, where my head's bouncing off the floor.
He looked so bad, even his girlfriend did not recognize him.
They passed right in front of me, didn't even stop.
Carrillo's attorney, Ron Kay, has filed a federal civil rights lawsuit.
There is no jail in the United States that has this pattern of misconduct, of abuse, and of essentially sadism that the LA County Jail has.
Many of those accusing the deputies of assaulting them are not convicted felons. They're here waiting for a court date, unable to post bail. The FBI is investigating, and the ACLU has filed a lawsuit accusing the sheriff of ignoring inmate abuse. The 72 sworn statements in the ACLU's lawsuit paint a grim picture. Deputies slamming inmates' heads against the wall, dislocating an inmate's shoulder, and pressing a key into an inmate's arms, leaving puncture wounds. Photos gathered by the ACLU show gashes on inmates' foreheads, broken teeth, and bruising.
It's huge. It's a huge problem. We get lots and lots of letters and phone calls from inmates themselves and also from family members.
Esther Lim is jail monitor for the ACLU and says she witnessed one of the beatings. While conducting a jail interview, she says she looked out the window and saw two deputies punching a non-responsive inmate.
And later they take out their taser and they tase this guy who's again not fighting, not moving, and he looks to me like he's unconscious.
At a press conference this week, LA County Sheriff Lee Baca disputed allegations that he's not properly handling the alleged abuse.
We are literally in a reformation of how we do business when it comes to the use of force.
He said he's even considering closing at least part of the jail, but not because he's being pressured.
We're not talking here about all of a sudden we've been put in a corner. We've always believed in forward thinking in the Sheriff's Department. As long as I'm the sheriff of this county, we're going to always be creative and forward thinking.
Baca has been sheriff for 13 years. Allegations of abuse have been ongoing since the 1970s. The sheriff gave no timeline as to when any shutdown of his lockup may happen. Ben Tracy, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Well, still ahead on the CBS Evening News.